So before you dive in and start marketing with social media or start to improve your social media, I want to give you a couple of the social media kind of faux pas or the social media don'ts. The biggest one that I'm going to give to you that I kind of started to tee up in the last video is don't get on a social media platform and not post. What ends up doing, or kind of ends up happening, or even kind of throwing you off a little bit, is your prospects are going to go to the platform and you may have a link from your website. And I'm sure you can think of hundreds of examples of times that you've been on a website, you've clicked on a social media platform only to either get a broken link or to go to a Facebook page that has 3 likes and hasn't been updated in 3 years. Now, that business may be thriving and they may be, one of the best companies in the area or the best restaurant locally. But for you might start questioning your decision. Well, why, if they're the best restaurant in the area, why do they have no activity on social media? Why do they only have 3 likes? So do not just set up an account on every social media platform and not post. Or don't just post them in once a week. You've got to be on this stuff on a regular basis. So I would rather have you use fewer channels, and those fewer channels on a more regular basis, daily basis, than have 5 or 6 or 7 of the major social networks and only be posting once or twice a week or even once a month on those platforms, because I promise you it's going to work the opposite effect. It's going to hurt your brand. It's also going to potentially hurt you in the search engine rankings because Google is going to find these platforms and see that you haven't updated in quite a while. And they're going to think, well, maybe they're really not in business or they're not a reputable source. Another one that I definitely don't recommend doing when you're getting started, it looks bad to only have a couple of followers, but there's ways to use ads to kind of quickly and relatively inexpensively grow your following. Don't go to sites like Fiverr.com and buy 5,000 Facebook likes or 5,000 Twitter followers. You don't want to do that. What's going to end up happening is a variety of things. So the first thing it's going to do is it very well may get you banned from those particular social media platforms. And it's not easy to get unbanned. The second thing that it does is if people are actually looking at the friends and fans that are on Facebook, as an example, and they start to look around, there's with these fake accounts or fake likes, a lot of times the people are kind of shady looking. They're from other countries. People are going to start to look at them, what kind of people like this business? And it may turn them off. It's also going to throw off your statistics. If you've got 5,000 likes, it's going to throw off your engagement numbers are going to look really low, and it's going to hurt Facebook, because they're going to say you've got really low engagement. It's going to hurt the people that you're trying to actually reach. So don't buy thousands of likes. We're going to leverage ads to get stuff up there. The next one is don't be spammy. Again, the whole approach I'm looking for you to take is education-based marketing, educational in nature. Don't just be posting, come to our store, come to our store, come to our store. Post educational content that makes them want to do that. Helpful content, authentic helpfulness again. Don't be spammy. Don't have your entire profile be focusing around, generating business. You're going to generate business by being authentically helpful, by getting your content out there. And the last one really is don't have the branding on your different social media platforms. So whether it's Twitter and the background, for example, don't have it look completely different than the look and feel of your company. The colors should match. Your logo should be, identical. The content you're putting out there shouldn't be content that people are like, why would they post that? It's got to be in alignment with your company. The Facebook page should almost look like your website. There shouldn't be they're different platforms, but from a brand standpoint, you want things to look consistent. Don't just throw stuff up there and have crappy images because you want to get something up there quickly. Make sure it matches the look and feel of your brand, because I promise you that that'll end up helping you in the long run. Even if you're a small company, get the branding done right and have it be consistent. So those are the big social media don'ts. As we go through the different platforms, I'll give you some different things not to do on those particular platforms. We're going to focus more on what to do, but those are the main social media kind of faux pas or don'ts that I've seen across various clients and people in the marketplace.